Berlin's magic is immediate, a city alive with possibility the moment you arrive. The air itself seems to hum with anticipation, as if every street corner is waiting to reveal a secret. There's a sense that you're stepping into a living story, one that's still being written with every passing day. Unlike Paris or Rome, Berlin pulses with its own unfinished energy. It's a city that refuses to be defined by the past or pinned down by tradition. Instead, Berlin is always in motion, always reinventing itself, and you can feel that restless spirit in the rhythm of its streets. It wears its scars with pride, turning history into art and empty spaces into creative playgrounds. The remnants of the wall, once a symbol of division, now burst with color and creativity, telling stories of hope, rebellion, and unity. Here the past isn't hidden. It's transformed into something new. There's a sense of freedom here, a whisper that anything is possible. In the parks and along the riverbanks, you'll find people from every walk of life gathering, sharing music, laughter, and dreams. The city's open spaces invite you to pause, breathe, and simply be. The city breathes, evolves, and invites you in, ready to share its secrets. Every sunrise brings a new chapter, every cafe terrace a new conversation. Berlin is a city that welcomes curiosity, rewarding those who explore with unexpected moments of connection. Buildings tell 1,000 tales, some grand, some haunted, yet life bursts through every crack. The old and the new coexist in a beautiful, sometimes jarring harmony. Bullet holes and graffiti sit side by side, reminders of resilience and reinvention. Graffiti, music in the U-Bahn, laughter from a tiny cafe, the past and present dance together. Every sound, every splash of color adds to the city's ever-changing symphony. It's a place where creativity isn't just encouraged, it's essential to daily life. Berlin weaves its history into its modern identity, never hiding, always transforming. Iconic landmarks stand alongside bold new art, and every corner offers a glimpse of how the city honors its past while embracing the future. Creative chaos fuels the city, drawing artists and dreamers from around the world. In Berlin, inspiration is everywhere, on the walls, in the studios, and in the energy of the people who call this place home. It's a magnet for those who want to make, to build, to imagine. Each neighborhood feels like a new country, each with its own rhythm. Kreuzberg's vibrant street art, Neukölln's bustling markets, Prenzlauer Berg's leafy calm, every district offers a different flavor, a new adventure, a fresh perspective on what it means to be in Berlin. One moment you're in a gallery, the next a bustling market. The city's contrasts are its greatest strength, and the transitions between them are seamless. Art, food, culture, they all blend together, creating a tapestry that's uniquely Berlin. Berlin's spirit is acceptance. Raw, authentic, and unpolished. Here, everyone is welcome, no matter where they come from or who they want to be. The city's diversity is its heartbeat, and its openness is what makes it truly special. It's a place to get lost, to wander, and to discover something new around every corner. Whether you're searching for history, art, or just a quiet moment, Berlin offers endless possibilities for exploration and surprise. This is Berlin's invitation. Come as you are and let the city's stories find you. In this city of endless reinvention, you're not just a visitor. You become part of the story, breathing in the magic that makes Berlin unforgettable. Berlin's streets are a living gallery. Art spills onto every surface, transforming the city into a vibrant, ever-changing canvas. Every corner, alley, and underpass is alive with color and creativity, making Berlin feel like an open-air museum where the exhibits are constantly evolving. The East Side Gallery, a stretch of the Berlin Wall, is a monument to hope and freedom. Its murals tell stories of division and unity, painted by artists from around the world. Here, history and imagination blend, turning a symbol of separation into a celebration of resilience and creativity. But art is everywhere: lampposts, doorways, facades, each a canvas for the city's voice. Even the most ordinary surfaces become stages for expression, reflecting the city's rebellious spirit and its embrace of the unconventional. Murals, stencils, and paste-ups create a visual conversation that never stops. Each piece adds a new layer to Berlin's story, inviting passers-by to pause, reflect, and sometimes even join in the dialogue. Berlin's music is just as wild, techno pulses in legendary clubs, but the soundtrack is ever-changing. From the pounding beats of Berghain to the intimate rhythms of underground bars, music is the heartbeat of the city's nights. Street performers fill the air with everything from Bach to beatboxing. On any given day, you might hear a classical quartet echoing through a subway station, or a solo guitarist serenading a busy square. Music is woven into the city's atmosphere, shifting from street to street. It's a living soundtrack, shaped by the people who call Berlin home and those just passing through, each adding their own note to the city's melody. Creativity fuels Berlin's street life. Participation is the culture. Here, art isn't just something to observe, it's something to join. Locals and visitors alike pick up brushes, spray cans, or instruments, blurring the line between artist and audience. Mauerpark karaoke draws crowds. Strangers cheer each other on, celebrating the joy of the moment. It's a weekly ritual where anyone can step up, sing their heart out, and feel the city's collective embrace. The city embraces the unconventional, making space for artists to thrive. Studios, workshops, and open-air spaces become incubators for new ideas where creativity is nurtured and shared. Independent theaters, pop-up galleries, and cinemas flourish in unexpected places. Abandoned warehouses become stages, and hidden courtyards transform into galleries, proving that in Berlin, art finds a home wherever there's room to dream. Berlin's culture grows from the ground up, messy, loud, and alive. Festivals spill into the streets, and every gathering is a celebration of diversity, resilience, and the freedom to express. To walk through Berlin is to witness a masterpiece in progress. The city is never finished. It's always being shaped by those who live, create, and dream here. The city is constantly painting, playing, and reinventing itself before your eyes. Every day brings new colors, new sounds, and new stories to discover. Here, art and life are inseparable, woven together in the fabric of daily existence, making Berlin a city where creativity is not just seen, but truly lived. To truly understand Berlin, you must first understand its scars, both the ones you can see and those that remain hidden beneath the surface. The city's identity is forever shaped by the shadow of the Berlin Wall, a structure that once divided not just streets but hearts and minds. The Berlin Wall was more than a barrier of concrete and barbed wire. It split families, identities, and the very soul of the city. For nearly 3 decades, it stood as a stark reminder of a world divided by ideology, separating loved ones and creating a daily reality of fear, suspicion, and longing. At the Berlin Wall Memorial, you can almost feel the tension that once gripped the city. Here, the preserved watchtowers and remnants of the wall evoke the fear, hope, and resilience that defined an entire era. Visitors walk the same ground where escape attempts were made, and where hope persisted against all odds. The wall's fall in 1989 was a global symbol of freedom, a moment that inspired people around the world. Yet the joy of reunification was accompanied by new challenges, rebuilding trust, healing wounds, and bridging the gap between East and West. Even after the concrete crumbled, invisible barriers lingered. The psychological and social divides took years to mend, and in some ways, traces of that separation can still be felt today. The wall's path is still marked throughout the city, its legacy visible in the architecture, the layout of neighborhoods, and even in the attitudes of Berliners. Old and new buildings stand side by side, telling a story of division and unity. Berlin's obsession with freedom and tolerance is a direct response to its divided past. The city has become a vibrant symbol of openness, creativity, and diversity, where people from all backgrounds come together to celebrate unity. The city's resilience is born from conflict and constant reinvention. Berlin has transformed itself, embracing change while honoring its history, and turning former sites of division into places of connection and renewal. Memorials throughout Berlin force honest reflection, ensuring that the pain and lessons of the past are never forgotten. They invite both locals and visitors to remember, to learn, and to strive for a better future. Berlin's depth and soul come from its willingness to confront its darkest chapters, to face history head-on, and to grow stronger because of it. This history gives Berlin a profound, enduring spirit, a city that remembers, rebuilds, and inspires the world with its courage and hope. To know Berlin, explore its Kieze. Each neighborhood tells a different story. Kreuzberg is a vibrant, rebellious mix of cultures, street art, and nightlife. Along the Landwehr Canal, creative energy is everywhere. Prenzlauer Berg transformed from GDR decay to a haven for families and artists. Its markets and cafes buzz with local life. Neukölln, once rough, is now Berlin's trendiest, most diverse district. Sonnenallee's bakeries and restaurants reflect the city's global mix. Charlottenburg offers old-world charm, grand streets, and classic German restaurants. Each Kiez is a new city, revealing another layer of Berlin's identity. Exploring them is discovering Berlin's ever-changing heart. Berlin's true story lives in its people. Helga, an elderly Berliner, remembers war, division, and the joy of reunification. Sem, a Kreuzberg artist, blends Turkish roots with Berlin's creative freedom. For him, the city is a canvas for identity. A Syrian family in Neukölln finds safety and opportunity, their daughter now a true Berliner. These voices, old and new, create Berlin's rich tapestry. Stories of survival, reinvention, and belonging fill every street. Over coffee or currywurst, you glimpse the city's resilient heart. Berlin is a sanctuary for those seeking a fresh start. Berlin's cuisine mirrors its multicultural soul. Start with currywurst, a humble, iconic dish born from post-war ingenuity. Eating it at a street stand is a true Berlin experience. Turkish guest workers brought doner kebab, now a city staple. Kreuzberg and Neukölln streets are filled with global flavors. Berlin is also a vegan capital with creative plant-based options everywhere. Weekly markets like Markthalle 9 showcase local and international foods. The food scene is democratic. Michelin-starred or street food, both are celebrated. Eating in Berlin is about community, sharing, and discovery. Whether picnicking in Tiergarten or enjoying Turkish breakfast, food is an adventure. Every meal tells a story of Berlin's diversity. Berlin gets under your skin and changes you. It encourages transformation. People come for a weekend and stay for years. The city gives you permission to be yourself, to reinvent your life. Berlin challenges your perceptions, confronting you with history and complexity. The memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe is a profound, disorienting experience. The city's creative energy inspires risk-taking and new beginnings. Stories abound of people who found new passions and confidence here. Berlin values community, creativity, and freedom over conformity. It teaches you to find beauty in imperfection and meaning in scars. The city heals, inspires, and awakens something within. Many come seeking something and leave with a new perspective. Berlin's greatest gift is the chance to rediscover yourself. Berlin's fascination lies in its spirit of reinvention. The city has survived empires, wars, and division, always rising anew. Reinvention is in its DNA. Abandoned spaces become parks, clubs, and cultural hubs. Berliners see potential where others see decay, building with history, not over it. This spirit is alive today, fueling hope and unity. Berlin's journey from division to unity is a message for the world. Walls can fall, wounds can heal, and diverse people can build a future together. The city is never finished, always questioning, always becoming. People come not just to visit, but to join this ongoing experiment. To witness Berlin is to see a city creating its own future from a complex past. We travel to be changed, and Berlin promises transformation. The city invites you to feel its history, creativity, and hope. Don't just visit, become a storyteller here. Walk the wall's path, get lost in unknown streets, listen to the city's many voices. Connect emotionally, let Berlin's resilience inspire you. What do you seek when you travel? Adventure, connection, understanding? Berlin offers all. It's a place for reflection, discovery, and asking big questions. Let Berlin be your next chapter. Create your own map. Follow your curiosity. This city of hope and discovery is waiting to change you. All you have to do is take the first step.